about your father. I talked to him, and we both agreed you will not be held responsible for what your siblings did mortal side. I'm sorry they put so much pressure on you, and I'm so proud of how maturely you've handled it.
Thanks, Mom. I am too.
Is there anything I can do to help ease all this stress you've been under?
Oh no, you do so much for us already. Would I kill for one of your pomegranate cobblers? Always, but I don't need it.
Done and done. I will bring a tray to your room in just a few hours.
Thanks, Mommy. You're the best.
You two haven't left each other's side in hours. I thought we'd never get the chance to talk to you alone.
Like I want to talk to either of you two. You almost got me in trouble.
You're incapable of getting in trouble with them.
Look, we're not here to argue. We need your help.
Why should I help the loser and the one? I've got a pomegranate cobbler to go and wait for.
You're literally the youngest.
Yeah, Famine's naive. I'm the oldest at heart.
Yeah, try telling that to death.
Anyways, what do you two want?
We don't have to start the apocalypse, and we think we can convince the chiefs, just not without your help.
Damn, Conquest, you're weaker than I thought. You really let the runt bring you into their crazy campaign?
They actually made a pretty decent case when you listen to them, and I think they're right. It's not time for the apocalypse yet.
Do you know how long I've been begging our parents to start the end of days? The closest they ever let me get was the dinosaur extinction.
Why would you want that?
Because drama and chaos are entertaining. Do you know how fun it is to watch politicians try and justify their hatred and continuation of wars? It's the only good TV I get down here.
But innocent people get hurt. They're traumatized, they die. Is that really all worth it for a laugh?
Duh.
Then watch Keeping Up with the Olympians. There's plenty of violence, and they're immortals. It's not like their whole lives are destroyed by conflict.
Dude, I barely have to do anything. I go up there, egg everyone on a little bit, and they take it from there. Besides, they sign up for it. They want it.
Do you pay any attention to the War Channel at all?
The fun bits, yeah.
You do realize that for years people have had to fight in wars. They didn't have a choice. In some countries, that's still the case. Hell, for most wars, they can't be that entertaining because the parties aren't evenly matched. One is always going to cause more destruction and harm than the other. And who do you think war impacts the most?
Stupid and badass soldiers?
Civilians.
What?
How do you not know that?
I don't know, I told you, I go up, do my job, come back down, watch the fun on TV, Mom and Dad tell me I do great.
You clearly don't watch this fun closely enough.
So what? Mom and Dad wouldn't trust me so much if I wasn't doing a good job.
You really are clueless, aren't you? The only reason they tell you you're doing a good job is because you're the most like them. And they created you last to do the easiest task. Stop people from ignoring their violent and hateful urges. You think you're the same as us? You're not. We get beatings and yellings and degraded while you get pomegranate cobblers. I love yous, I'm proud of yous, and kindness. If you were treated like us, you wouldn't laugh through our punishment like you do. You are perfectly chief and good for you, but you are so selfish and so immature and incapable of even acknowledging another person's perspective. And that's because of them. You could be so much better. You could do remarkably powerful things, but you're lazy and childish.
So what if I am? Our parents don't agree, and their opinions are the only ones that matter.
That's not true, War. Conquest is right. You can do great things. Imagine the power you feel if you stopped war and conflict in the mortal world completely. It would be hard work, but at least it'd be honest work. We don't have to end humanity to fix things. We can help them change for the better and continue those changes in the future.
Well, that sounds stupid. And hard. Like you two.
What do I have to do to convince you?
You can't. You're being stupid. Didn't I just say that?
Okay, so maybe we don't have to prevent the apocalypse completely. But can you do one thing for us? Just one thing after millennia, and help us convince the chiefs to put it on hold for at least a few centuries.
You know what? You've convinced me. To show you how good of a person I am, I'll help you convince our parents to put the apocalypse on hold.
Really?
Yes, really, and you know what? Let's shake on it.
Thank you for your change of heart, Ward. Now we need to get Death on board.
But my pomegranate cobbler.
It will still be there later. This takes priority.
Death? Hey, soldiers. Sorry I've been absent since we've been back. I've been busy. Thinking.
We get it, but we need to talk to you.
Honestly, I'm just happy to see you all here together and you're not fighting.
We need to talk to you, Cap.
Should I be nervous? We're done arguing. We're all on the same page.
You've got to be kidding me.
None of us will be starting the apocalypse anytime soon.
The chief will have our heads for this. You realize that, right?
I think this is worth fighting for. People are worth fighting for. You're wrong. Explain it to me then. How am I wrong?
Murder, rape, assault, bigotry, greed, selfishness, hatred. It's all running rampant up there. People don't care about people. Why should you?
Because we can fix things. Besides, what happens to you once we bring upon the apocalypse? Soon the last living being will die and you'll become obsolete.
Good. Maybe you'll finally be able to rest.
Don't say that.
The truth? Why not? None of you know Chief's wrath like I do. Everything they punish you for, I'm punished for as well. And that's on top of the punishment that I receive for my own mistakes. If you go against them on this, they will punish all of us. Even war. I've protected and defended all of you since you were created. But I am not going to take the fall for this. I will. No, you won't. You're not hearing me. I'm going to be punished for failing to get you in line, regardless of who takes the blame.
If we make a united front, they can't fight us. They can't force us to start the apocalypse if we all refuse.
We won't be the only ones punished for our disobedience. Do you really want the 7 to go up there and do more of their handiwork? Or worse, the chief is going to line up the loyal families to do what we won't. Enough mortals have suffered because of me. I might as well make their suffering as simple as possible going forward.
You care about the humans so much, though. You're closer to them than any of us are. Why are you so determined to eliminate them?
Because it'll happen anyways. It's our job. It's our duty. My loyalty lies with those who made me, as should yours.
They actually made a pretty decent case about why the chiefs don't deserve our loyalty at all.
The end has come, whether you like it or not. I have never asked any of you for anything. Not gratitude, not favors, anything. I am going to beg you for this one thing, and it will be the only thing I will ever ask of you. Don't do this. Please don't make me suffer more.
We won't let them hurt you. Wouldn't you like to see humans live long enough to cure cancer? To commit the last murder? To see them solve all the problems of the world and live and die peacefully and happily?
Dad, you have done so much for us. I know that. I've seen it. I appreciate it. I have looked up to you since I was created. We convinced the one who lives for conflict. Why can't we convince someone as understanding and just as you?
Because I'm scared. I don't want them to hurt any of you, but I can't take this anymore. I have escorted hundreds of billions of people to the afterlife, and so many of them good and gone too soon, and it hurts every time. I am tired, and if starting the apocalypse means that maybe I can be free, and that the chief and the boss will stop expecting so much from me, then I will do whatever it takes. I want to be selfish just this once. Please, Joe, Alex, Matt, just let me.
No. I'm sorry. But no. That's not the death I know. The one I look up to, the one I rely on. That's not you, and you know it's not either. Another captain can take over for you. What have Thanatos and Anubis been doing since you came along? Nothing. They can take their turn. You can rest, but you don't have to throw away everything you are in order to achieve that.
If we fail, the horrors you will see are unspeakable.
It's a risk we have to take.
And you're certain? After only a day in the mortal world?
I've seen more on TV than you think. Seeing it in person just reinforced what I already thought.
Then you have my support under one condition.
What?
When we tell the chiefs, I do the talking.
Are you sure?
Yes. We'll tell them tomorrow morning. It's been too long of a day to do it tonight. Plus, maybe they'll have cooled down a bit by then.
Oh, I'm sure they can't stay mad at you all forever.